What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here, and I'm very excited to bring to you my first official realistic franchise rebuild here on Madden 17. We're starting with the Miami Dolphins. I see, plenty of potential in this perennial AFC East underachiever. There's lots of guys we could decide here to throw up on the block, so I hope you guys stay tuned. Like I said, I kind of laid out what we're doing. It's not going to be unrealistic for player trades. You're not going to see the same generic 8 to 10 goddamn trades that you see on some other rebuilds here, as we're throwing up some of these, older guys that I don't see a future for on the team. Like I said, Cam Wake's gone, Koamisi.
So the fallout from the heart-to-heart video, all I could say is thank you guys, almost 100%. Like there's 700, 800 comments, something like that on the video. And I read all of them, and I would say literally 99% of them were constructive, and people saying, you know what, I'm glad you made this video because I have some ideas that will make it so I can start watching. And I think a lot of people that might have jumped off that wagon of watching my content are optimistic to give me a second shot. And we started this video with my first rebuild ever, my first realistic rebuild ever with the Miami Dolphins, Lamar Jackson. And I went back and watched a bunch of those videos, and I was like, you know what, I started this. There is every Madden YouTuber, for the most part, that's franchise does realistic rebuilds. NBA 2K YouTubers, baseball YouTubers, FIFA YouTubers, they all do realistic rebuilds. I started that. I made that. That is something I started way back a couple Maddens ago, and I got so far away from that this year with my content that it kind of made me frustrated. I was like, man, what am I doing? So the reason why I'm making this video primarily today, I was just going to say, hey, you know what, we still have Green Bay, Tampa, and Giants for our rebuild teams in Madden 20 whatever rebuilds we've been doing, I haven't done them yet. And I was just going to rush one of those videos. I said, no, I'm going to make this video here. It's the last feedback / fallout from that big heart-to-heart video. What do you guys want to see for my realistic rebuild series? We're going to do a brand new wave of teams. It's going to be styled and getting back to our roots. There's going to be free agency draft, way harder sliders, more gameplay, the trades, realistic trades, everything, real draft players. But what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see option A, which is that old school style? One video, 5 years, roughly an hour in length. That's one way I could present it. Option 2 would be middle ground from the realistic rebuilds. We only did 2 or 3 teams earlier in the Madden 20 cycle, where we used to do 3 videos, 3 5-year rebuilds for one team. A lot of people said in the comments on that heart-to-heart that they missed that style. And I kind of felt like that last year, that last video, that third video, year 10 to 15, almost everyone that's in the NFL right now is retired. And there's barely any rookies still left. And it was one of those things, unless you came really invested in the players that we were drafting from the random Madden draft classes, that third video was kind of, didn't really make a whole lot of sense. So what I'm thinking is a secondary option to kind of offer something that's not being done right now in the rebuild circle would be doing 2 5-year rebuilds, 10-year rebuilds per team, but it'll be split up into 2 videos, but the exact same style. You're going to be getting a lot more in-depth when it comes to free agency, the draft. And because it'd be in 2 videos, it'd give me an opportunity to put in maybe a little bit more gameplay. Maybe we play every playoff game and you get some highlights for it. So what do you guys want to see? Just the old. I'm good either way. I'm ready. I watched enough of my old school content to say I just want to get back into realistic rebuild. So if you guys just want to see a 1 video per team, I'm all for it. If you want to see 2 videos per team, I'm all for it. But I want you guys to let me know, because Monday we are kicking things off on a redemption tour here at the end of Madden 20 so that we can hit the ground running, redeem ourselves, and when Madden 21 comes along, it's going to be all good. Hopefully I can correct the issues. But yeah, I went through the rest of the comments here. I don't want to hold up too much because ultimately I just want this video to be kind of I acknowledged everything that was in that video, but I also really want to see what you guys want to see for the rebuilds, because obviously that's the creme de la creme on the channel. But I read through everything else. You guys want to see more NCAA? I definitely am itching to maybe throw in once a week an NCAA rebuild, using real players and stuff like that. There, behind the scenes, Miami Tech might have suffered a death blow. I don't want to go too much into it because I get frustrated just thinking about it. But essentially, if you watch Miami Tech, which is a niche series on the channel, I did it because I just want to play NCAA, and I really always kind of wanted to do a team in Miami that had those Vice colors from like the Heat uniforms. But if you watch year one, like for whatever reason, we didn't schedule any conference opponents, so really the year didn't matter. We weren't bowl eligible, we weren't conference championship eligible. And then offline, after the 5th episode that just went up, I jumped into year 2. And still, I could not schedule any conference games. I messed up somewhere along the lines, or there's a glitch. And now I'm just sitting here like, I don't want to do this again. I don't want to play another year where it just doesn't mean anything. So we're in a tight spot with Miami Tech. I don't know what the future holds for that, but I definitely can incorporate more NCAA on the channel with NCAA rebuilds. You guys want to see, obviously, harder sliders, stuff like that. Absolutely, we can go back to just using Madden default. A couple other just comments, more gameplay in my videos. Sound effects, editing, stuff like that I used to do when I was really enjoying making this. And obviously when I get back into a franchise mode that has more storylines and I reinvest it and reinvigorate it again, I'm a lot more open to thinking creatively. You guys want to see more creative stuff in my franchises, and that's kind of how we're going to end this, is with, tomorrow's video is going to be like the end of everything that's been going on the last couple months. It's going to be the final episode for the Bucks. It's the Super Bowl. And then I've already have my whiteboard has been just saying Bucks episode. That's it. No other information. Usually I like to kind of squiggle a couple things I want to cover. Like when I was doing the Raiders, I'd be like, Raiders episode 5. And then I would write down like, I want to do this with Antonio Brown. I want to do this and this. Kind of got away with that with the Bucks. It got stale, it got boring, it got repetitive. Literally just felt like a job. I have a brand new idea for a franchise mode that I really, really do think you guys are going to enjoy. It's very much in the style of like the Toronto Huskies, and we did the replacements. We're just thinking outside the box for a franchise mode. It has a little bit of aspects of everything tied into realism that I really do think you guys are going to enjoy. I'm actually really excited to do that, as well as bringing back the rebuilds. So all I can say is, man, thank you guys for sticking with the channel. Thank you guys for throwing out your feedback in that video the other day. And please let me know in the comments. I probably will make like a community poll or something like that, what you guys want to see when I bring the realistic rebuilds back to the channel. Do you just want to see that one video 5 years, or do you want to have something a little bit different and do for each team 2 videos 5 years each? But that does for me today, guys. I'm going to go get recording on that Bucks episode so that all Sunday I can just focus and prioritize new rebuilds, new franchise mode, NCAA stuff for the channel. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.